Yo, what's up guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. And yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much for sticking with me and being patient in this. It's been like a week since I've even posted, and for those of you that don't know, it's because I had to put in an insane amount of work in a 6-day period over the last week. So there was no possible way that I could make videos on this schedule that I had of last week. I think I put in around 75 hours in a 6-day period. So that's it's pretty crazy, but it's done. It's over with. It's gonna be a little bit more balanced now, and also that I've gone back to a pretty more normal schedule. I'll be off today. I'll be off tomorrow. Still got a couple things to do in terms of taking care of things, obviously, like everybody else. But other than that, you can definitely expect to see more videos on a more consistent basis. So I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up for those of you that didn't know. And I wanted to also thank you for sticking with me. But on to what I wanted to talk about in today's video, because that's what you guys are here for after all. And yes, the title does not deceive. Remember a while back I explained that even though I'm not playing Call of Duty World War II, or I may not be playing a current Call of Duty, or sometimes I may not be playing Call of Duty at all and I'm just playing different games, how I'm always still aware of what's going on with Call of Duty. Well, that definitely certainly applies here. So apparently, I'm not going to go into detail. That was done because we all know what that is by this point. And that is that I guess they're overhauling the entire game in terms of the multiplayer. And it seems like ever since Schofield and Condrey left and this new guy has taken over, it seems like there's been a lot of changes that were done for the good, and this overhaul is something that surprised the hell out of me. And on top of that, it pretty much makes the game at least sound like it's gonna play a hell of a lot better, a lot more balanced. There's gonna be a little bit more of what makes Call of Duty great in the game. And basically, even with all these updates, and even if these updates and everything like that, go well and play as well as I hope they do or whatnot, there's only one thing left that really has me kind of worried on whether or not the game will be playable, and that's the spawn system. Because last I remember, even though it was months ago, when I stopped playing World War II, the spawn system was really messed up, and there's a possibility that it could still be messed up or whatnot. But I don't know, maybe I could figure it out and see how it works or whatnot, and get used to it, because I can adapt, and we all can. But the only thing I refuse to do is to change my playstyle. That's it, which is one of the reasons why I stopped playing World War II in the first place. But all these different changes, I mean, for instance, before I decided to even think about picking up the game, after I came back from work, and I just log in and see what's going on, for about 30 minutes or whatnot before I have to try and attempt to sleep before working another crazy shift the next day. I see the news that they've overhauled pretty much damn near everything, and that it's going to go live on Tuesday when the DLC releases. I was shocked, and I was like, oh wow, I'm actually thinking about picking up this game. And for a few of the people that follow me on Twitter, which is some of you, by the way, they were thinking like yes, or oh, there's my alarm going off. I gotta get started with my day. But sorry about that. But anyway, for the people that were following me on Twitter, I was like, basically, I tweeted out sometime before going to bed, and I was like, thinking about returning back to COD World War II because of this overhaul, this big update. And there are other people like Mr. Hunting Noobs responded. He was thinking about it too. So I even asked a couple of you guys that follow me on here, what do you guys think of a possible World War II stream? And you said yes, you're definitely all for it. And you also mentioned the fact that some of you will be returning to the game as well to give it a shot, and are hoping that it plays as well as it does. So yeah, I will be returning to it, and if it's fun, and if it's a lot more balanced, and if if it's good, then I will continue to play it. Why not? But one more thing that I also wanted to talk about, basically, as well, is that obviously I have a PS4 now. I'm sure you guys know that, since I posted a video on it, and I've mentioned already multiple times that I won't be playing World War II on PS4, and I've already pretty much stated the reasons why. But that doesn't mean that I won't ever play Call of Duty on PS4, or that I won't, like, if I have to, I'll do it. Like, in other words, what do you mean, Jack? What do you mean when you say you have to do it? Well, what I mean by that is, like, let's say, I don't know, this is a very hypothetical situation, but let's just say, you know, I mean, first of all, it's good to have that option, right? When you have both systems, it's good to have that option to go, you know, either to one or the other, right? But there's something else. There's the fact that, well, there are YouTubers, big YouTubers, and all the guys that pretty much play Call of Duty that do YouTube. Most of them are on PS4, and and like I said, this is very hypothetical. But a few, like in one of my last streams when I was playing Infinite Warfare, Korean, also known as K3, also known as the Korean Savage, stopped by my stream for a few minutes, which shocked the hell out of me in a good way. You know, and or if a guy like that were to say, you know, hey Jack, when Black Ops 4 comes out, you know, I'd love to get a few games in with you on PlayStation, or I'd like to, you know, or let's say I just want somebody to, you know, play for a few hours or whatnot during the Master Prestige race or whatnot, and I'd love that to be you. I'm just saying, I'm just giving a hypothetical situation. I'm not saying that that's going to happen or that I'll ever be asked, or nor am I saying to Korean, hey man, I want you to at least think about me, you know, before doing the Master Prestige race, so that way I could play with you or not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just giving an example of a hypothetical situation. So let's make that very clear. I'm not trying to promote my channel through him in any way like that. That's just a really dick move in a sense that way. But I'm just giving a hypothetical situation. So you know, or for instance, let's just say like Marker J said, hey man, I wouldn't mind playing a few games with you. Let's go. Let's run a few. You know, then definitely my ass will be heading to the store and picking up the game for PlayStation, and the next thing you know, I'll be on. You know, and who cares about, you know, the not having a scuff or an elite or whatever you want to call it on PS4. You know, I could do very, very well with a regular controller anyway, especially since you can do stick and move as well. So but I just prefer to play on the you know, on that controller because I'm used to it, and I prefer the Xbox controller because of the fact that I've been playing on with those kind of sticks and where they're placed for first-person shooters for years, and that's just my preference. So, and plus both systems are the same, and I really don't care, but it's just my preference. That's all it is. So, so for those of you guys that if that's a big deal to you, I just wanted to give that. I just wanted to explain that sense of it, but. In other news, God of War will be coming out very soon. I'm very, very, very excited about that. I'm very excited to also be doing a stream on the game, since, you know, it won't. I mean, obviously you guys prefer Call of Duty, but to have a little bit of variety on the channel, I think is better. Not just for the channel, but like just for the health of gaming in general. I enjoy playing other games as well, and that's a game that I can't wait to come out. So, but yeah, all in all, I am very much looking forward to playing the game when it comes out on Tuesday. I'll be rebuying it because, in case you guys don't know, sometime in November when I decided to call it quits for World War II, I traded the game in during Christmas time when they had a special for Overwatch, 50% off, and I used the game for credit. So I bought Overwatch for $8 total. So yeah, and I don't regret that one bit. But if this game, if the update is good, it's no problem giving another, I don't know what it's worth now, used or whatnot. I don't care, like $30 or something like that. So to pick it up and play it if it's good. You know, if it's good, it's certainly worth it. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving that a shot. It's really good to get a different dose of Call of Duty in, and especially since I haven't played in a while. So it's kind of how do we say? It's really you know, it's a way to rejuvenate the Call of Duty energy, especially since I haven't played in like a week now, or somewhere along those lines, a week. And you know, to play World War II, which is completely different. So, like I said, I can't really promise that I'll be good at it, but I can adapt, and we will see what happens. Hopefully the spawn system doesn't screw me over too much. And hopefully the game will at least be fun to play. And as long as it's fun to play, I can pretty much guarantee that I'll adapt, and there's only a matter of time before, you know, before I realize what's going on, and I'll be able to at least make the games watchable and the gameplay watchable for the game. So, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you in on this. I wanted to make this video and post it up early before I started with my day. And thank you very much for sticking with me. And I'll catch you guys on the next video very soon. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. If you didn't, let me know what I could do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.